Hello and welcome to a new series on this channel where I'm going to be attempting to get the Miklagardariki achievement, which requires us to start and stay as a North Germanic Asatru of any kind and completely control the kingdom of Thessalonika and hold any empire without holding the Byzantine Empire. I'm going to be playing as Jarl Sigurd, Snake in the Eye of Yeland, and let's get started. First I will enable Iron Man and achievements and then begin. So I'm going to go over my overall kind of strategy for this series. Seeing as though we need to form an empire, it just seems natural that we would form the Empire of Scandinavia. Slightly before that, we'll form the Kingdom of Denmark by taking over our neighbour here. But first we need to become, I think it is distinguished, in order to get the subjugate casus belli. And then obviously when we have an empire, we should have a good base army to invade the Byzantine Empire and take over the Kingdom of Thessalonika, which is all of that territory there. So first things first, let's choose a lifestyle. I usually just stick to the one that they're good at. And for the purposes of this, he's good at stewardship, so I'm probably just going to pick domain focus for the +3 stewardship. Sounds good to me. So the first thing I'm going to do, which is kind of always a pretty good move, is I'm going to marry my son off to the Jarldom of Jorvik, because they have like 6,000 troops, which is going to disincentivize everybody around us from declaring war on us, basically. That is all that is for. And we will also determine our personal deity. Because we're going to war, I'm going to select... which one is it? Devotee of Odin. I feel like Tyr offered more martial before, but we will go for Tyr, the one-handed warrior. Wonderful. And we'll start by declaring war on this guy who has 278 troops. Should be very, very simple. And we will raise our troops over here, unpause. Also, I should probably look at this. We will... we'll be the guardian for our own son. Makes sense. And why not for our daughter as well? Sure. And as usual, the Jarl of Jorvik, he does call us into his war in England. We'll accept it, but we won't really have to contribute at all. My son and heir Knud has been impressed with one of the household champions for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he's been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. I don't really like the idea of losing stress. Gaining stress even. So yeah, it can be patient. It's a decent enough trait, sure. And we've got 100% war score on this guy, so I actually took a prisoner who we might as well ransom before the war ends, because otherwise they'll be worth nothing. Lovely, and this enforced demands. Our first piece of land, and we're getting, of course, 75 prestige for each war that we win, so we should get to distinguished pretty quickly so that we can declare the war on Yeland. Next we're going to declare war on this guy here and probably this guy here as well. They're both pretty weak. I might as well do it at the same time just to save time. There we are. Praise Freya. Blazer has given birth to a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child? And what shall I call you? Let's call her... Cindy. I like to use recognizable names. Otherwise, I really don't know who they are. Okay, so we've taken prisoner siege, which is actually the war leader, so always a good idea to ransom them. Or not. Is he not the war leader? He is the war leader. Ah, he's in debt, so there is no point ransoming him because he has no money. Lovely, and let's move on to this fight over here. Apparently we're going to have a sort of chance of even... Do we not have a... We have very poor prowess warriors at the moment. So what I've done is I've sort of maneuvered around them so that we don't get a terrain crossing penalty from going across a river. So that should give us victory in this fight now. And in typical AI fashion, this guy's just going to keep on running his troops into us to try and stop us. Adolf has been asking me for a rolling hoop for a long time, and I told her I would get her one in 3 months if she displayed more focus in her studies. She responded that she was fine with her current dedication to her studies, reward or no reward. Again, leave her content. I might debate not giving the content trait to a son, but a daughter, it's like, I mean, I'm just going to give him away, doesn't really matter. 100% war score. We did actually take some prisoners there, so we might as well ransom them prior. 39 gold. Free 39 gold, wonderful. Enforced demands. So we should give away some of this land. I like to keep counties together, give them to the same person, so I will find a random courtier. He's old, let's just give it to him. Well, he's not old actually, he's 27. That's how old I am, that's not old. So I'll give him both of those, that'll keep him very happy to be just a very loyal vassal. So we have an available perk, development growth in realm capital, level reinforcement rate, gold multiplication. I guess I'll go for level reinforcement rate, it's kind of useful, speeds things up a bit. Got an unhappy vassal, unhappy powerful vassal, so I guess we'll make him our marshal, even though he's kind of poor. But conversely, he's also got a claim on this guy's lands, which, why can we not? Our fame is less than distinguished. Okay, I didn't know you couldn't. Oh, because I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Chief Ackee's claims. Yeah, I think we'll do that. That seems pretty decent. Although, what's the point? Why don't I just take the county and then give it to him? And then he'll even like me more because he'll get the plus 40 opinion. I guess subjugate Casus Belli is for... Oh, I keep clicking on that, I'm so stupid. I guess claims are that expensive because it could be... There could be multiple claims, I suppose. But for this it doesn't seem worth it, so I will just take that piece of land, declare war, and set up a rally point over here, raise all here, and get stuck in. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. Odin knows that I was cursed the day I met petty King Ayla. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that vile spawn of hell to his grave. So King Ayla has now died. He was killed by Ivar the Boneless, in fact. So we'll lose a bit of stress for that. Wonderful. I'm just going to chase down this guy because he's just decided to backdoor us. We've got his capital. There we are, we caught up to him. And stack wiped it. Oh no, I thought we'd stack wiped his army. I was shocked when I found Alof trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting chieftain Holmger. She confessed she had thought she could get away with it, but now knows it was wrong. Honest, sure. And we're just going to quickly... So, I think this guy has actually joined now, which is very unfortunate. But we're going to catch this guy off guard, hopefully get a bit of war score going. Well, that was a mistake. I accidentally got caught out by this guy, so I'm actually going to call an ally into this war, I think. Yep, so we can get an alliance with the Jarldom of Småland by marrying off my daughter to... Is that his son? Yeah, it's his premier heir. So we will do that, and then we will call him into this war. So he should follow us all the way over here. Got a new stewardship perk, so we'll sort that out. Popular figurehead, popular opinion, sure. So we'll get development growth in realm capital. Lovely. Okay, he's actually that's kind of smart. There's no point us fighting, because if we can siege this, then we will just win. because all of his territory will be occupied. Wonderful, and that's 100% war score. It's going to force demands. Kind of unfortunate I had to use that guy, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just make mistakes. And in Iron Man mode, you gotta live with them. So now this guy really wants this territory, so we shall give it to him. Make him very, very happy indeed. So I'm going to call a hunt, because that should give us a bit of prestige, and that might send us over the top. I'm riding the head of the group as the farmlands suddenly grow still around me. The silence is almost palpable, and I struggle to hear even the noise of the horses' hooves. Just as I'm about to turn back to find the others, I glimpse it ahead of me, blurry as in a dream, a heart as white as snow. Like something from a tale. I must have it. I follow the white heart into the farmlands. An almost unnatural silence hangs heavy over us, and the sudden sound of a voice startles me. My lord, there you are. I turn around to see the rest of my party having caught up to me. As I look back, the heart is gone. Might have gotten away this time. Lovely, so we're looking for the white heart. I don't know what the success rate is on that. I know in CK2 I don't think I've ever killed the white heart. So we need a new spy master. He's my steward, he's a very good steward. We'll just recruit this guy. Seems fine to me. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the farmlands behind as the light fades from the sky. In spite of all of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. Lovely, 150 prestige. We are now distinguished. So he's got 2,000 troops now. That's not going to be very easy. We will forego that for a moment and turn our sights towards some more of these one province counties. So I think we're going to declare war on Upland. Because he's got obviously a very small army. We're going to subjugate him. He's very weak. He's currently at war against this guy, Varmaland, and they have a very small army as well. So when we take this, or if we take this, or if he takes it, we should be fine to defeat either side of the war, so we will just declare this immediately. Wow, the Lodbrok invasion of Northumberland actually ended in a white peace. That's kind of surprising. I guess they needed my help after all. So we have subjugated this land now, that's all good. But I did realise, because I'm a big Dumbo, Subjugation Wars you can only do one per lifetime. So for Yeland I'm actually going to have to take it in 2 wars by using Conquer Duchy Casus Belli. Which is fine, because we only need really 1 county in order to form the Kingdom of Denmark. So it'll just take slightly longer than it would have anyway. Now I think this guy's a prime target for a war, because he has no allies and only 639 men. And we've become the culture head of Norse culture. Wonderful. Paying for war. Wars are expensive, and with my treasury rapidly emptying, I need to think about how I will pay to keep my soldiers on the field of battle. That doesn't seem good. Collecting more taxes, holding taxes plus 15%, popular opinion minus 20. Undersupplied armies, that doesn't seem good. We'll gain 100 stewardship lifestyle experience for this anyway, and we might succeed. So, cut non-essential military expenditures. You gained efficiently supplied armies, wonderful. Son has come of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Knud is at an end. For the longest time I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Knud the intricacies of diplomacy. All efforts have come to naught, however. Few at any court would be overly impressed by his grasp of etiquette, but at least he does know how to hold his own in polite company. Well, that seems pretty bad. He's an adequate bargainer. He's kind of terrible, right? Oh well. And yep, AI is just gonna keep running themselves into us. Right, we've got a stewardship perk, popular opinion plus 50, seems good. So popular opinion, actually, I'm not entirely certain what popular opinion does. Isn't it for counties? Yeah. What does it do? Popular opinion. The general populace of each county has an opinion of the character who holds their county. If the population is unhappy, they might start or join a peasant faction or populist faction, either of which could soon spread throughout an entire realm. Okay. So yeah, it just reduces the chance of rebellions. That's cool, I guess. Not quite as good as I was thinking. I was thinking it was going to give like one of our vassals and courtiers like a plus 50 opinion boost, but no. Okay, we've been called to war by Jarl Vane of Småland, and he's against Upland because of course he is. Sure, whatever. Go for it, friend. My son, praise Freya. Malaysia has given birth to a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? I will call him... Orarchids. I'm just going to call him something memorable, like Bob. Lovely. May you grow to be strong and wise, my son, and better than my heir. Lovely. We've taken a prisoner in the siege, so we will ransom him for 50 gold, because it is our war target, and enforce demands. Lovely. I suppose we should come and help our ally, so we will just come over here and station our troops near him, make it feel like we're doing something. Victory! Okay, we helped. Obviously, we were instrumental in helping him achieve victory. So I'm actually going to go on a pilgrimage because I'm thinking Upland is getting attacked left, right, and centre by people here. So I was thinking we could declare war for a county, and we could go for the Jarldom of Upland because it's pretty big. Four counties seems pretty good. So I will go on a pilgrimage in order to try and get some piety. It's time for me to set out on my journey to one of the holy places, but which one? We'll just go for the most expensive. They're all 100 gold, which is fine. We'll go to Upland, seeing as we'll just stake it out, you know, our new land, our future provinces. As I prepare for the journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of the gods. While I go with the All-Father, my realm must wait. However long I may be gone, it's time to depart. For every week that passes, my fellowship grows even smaller. Some have gone as far as they can before the need to return home overtakes them. Others have met with less fortunate ends. Most worrying is the fact that my group of personal guards is thinning out at an alarming rate. That fact alone shows what a treacherous journey this can be. So, some of the locals seem like they would make fierce guards. For 10 years we would get... what was that? Prowess plus 2, levy size plus 5%. It's okay. Divine protection. All I need is the protection of the gods. I was thinking I was going to build some buildings soon, so... Pilgrimage, the arrival. I finally hear body and soul at the great temple of Sigtuna. As the Hofgodi offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that had happened for the gods to bring me here. That had to happen for the gods to bring me here. At this moment in time, I walked the holy path. We got pilgrim, and we got much needed piety. My journey has been a long one, but I've finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the Godar and Hofgodar treat me. I've undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it in myself or not. It's good to be home. So what have these guys declared war over? Chieftain of blah blah blah. Right, he's declared war over that. And they've declared war over that. So that would put us at war with them, actually. They have 1,000, they have 285. That's fine. That's okay. We can deal with that. So... yes. Slight issue. Oh, I actually have claims. I had no idea I had claims on that. That's very silly. But yeah, let's go to war, I think. I think we should have a good war. Alof has come of age. With her coming of age, my tuition of Alof is at an end. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards diplomatic influence, such as Alof, can come to truly understand it. A true silver tongue, she could sway the opinion of counts and kings alike. When she speaks, the court listens in enraptured silence. If only my heir had actually had such a good education from me. Ah, the White Hart. I'm out with my retinue in Roskilde when the road twists and takes us in close to the farmlands. It is there I see it once more, shimmering in the sun. The White Hart. I turn to alert the others, but as I turn back, the hart is already gone. It taunts me. Oh god. Host a feast. We can't at war. Damn it. Getting very stressed. New perk lifestyle. New lifestyle perk, in fact. Domain limit +2. Cool. Seeing as we're about to just take some land. Okay, we have captured our nephew, which is, I guess, the son of Bjorn. Wonderful. We won't ransom him off because we actually need the war score. Our wife's pregnant again. Lovely. So our ally is really trying to use us to our full potential because he wants us to help him in his war against Västergötland now, which we'll just accept, I guess. My niece Saga has given birth to a daughter. Wonderful. Laura. Very memorable. Praise Freya, Beja has given birth to a perfect little son who will become my child, and what shall I call you? Sure, I'll call him Ivar. That's memorable enough. Wonderful, we've got 100% war score. Let's just enforce our demands, so be it. And then we need to go and fight this guy over here, who is now running away. The White Hart. Since I started my search, reports are coming in from all over the realm of people spotting the flighty White Hart. To shift through the accounts and sort fact from fiction is a huge task, if only the reports were more reliable. I will employ people to look for it. Seems like it will be successful. Okay, so this guy is... Let's go and take back this province. Seems pretty vital. I'll probably just try and go for a war peace, a white peace here. Oh wow. Who are these guys? What are they doing? Oh, it is Finland. Okay. God, yeah, he's got a lot of troops. I need to sort of take this pretty quickly, actually. Otherwise I'm going to have to call in an ally. 2 months left. He's probably going to take that before I do. Damn it. Oh no. Ah yes, because obviously, yes, his war is over this chieftain. So we will just take a white piece here. Wonderful. Somebody's been raiding my fucking capital, because of course they have. It's all they do over here. After a tense siege, Dickhead has succeeded in penetrating the fortified settlement of Roskilde. I will avenge this slight. So be it. Lovely. You've reached the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.